welcome to this video on the aftermath of the Canelo fight. Canelo versus Berlanga. Canelo obviously won by decision in that fight. Won, pretty much all the rounds in that fight. But really, it's also a going forward for Terence Crawford. And you sort of see where this video is going. Talking about really that super fight that everyone was really looking forward to, expecting. Turki Al-Sheikh really always getting what he wants. And that fight, one of the fights at least that he wanted to make of Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford. I'm going to talk about it after this Canelo fight. What's the sort of likelihood of a fight happening? But also, what are the problems that could lead it not happening, and also what could lead it now to happen, I think, more likely to happen currently after that Berlanga fight. Getting into it really, so I believe Turki Al-Sheikh already spoke to Canelo before the Berlanga fight about a Terence Crawford fight, and basically Canelo didn't even show interest in the fight before the Berlanga fight, saying that he only wants to focus on one fight at a time, which is, his choice at that point. Turki Al-Sheikh obviously felt, I think, probably slightly offended by that, going, I want to make this fight, I'm going to give you many, many millions of pounds, more than any other fight you could possibly get in this point in your career. And Canelo to do that, it sort of provided a rift where we didn't think we'd actually see that super fight. After the Berlanga fight, clearly Canelo was slowing down. Berlanga had more success than I actually thought he probably would do. Canelo may have knocked him down round 3, but overall, a younger Canelo, I think, would have got him out of there after that in the next few rounds. You saw that actually the guy could stay in there enough where actually Canelo doesn't have that. It's the speed, and also it's I think that scares him, where he goes, my speed is slightly diminished, I could get caught here. Because Berlanga's young, he's no slouch, he's not probably at that level at the minute. He could well be in the future, but you could get caught, and it sort of caused the thing of going to decision after a knockdown in round 3. It's sort of like, well, how did you go that far with him? And the younger Canelo a couple of years ago wouldn't have ever got there. So, yeah, I think Canelo's looking for fights. He's probably, if you think about the career, Canelo, how many fights has he got left? I would say 3 fights left. I would say around 3, maybe 4 at a very big push, and that is if he has fights where he doesn't get hurt or injured or anything like that. He may have 4. I would say an average of 3. Does Canelo want to fight people who are at the top of their game? The Bivol, the Benavidez, them type of world-class, top level fighters who, he's lost against Bivol. Does he want to go for them? Doesn't look like it. From his opponents that he's got recently, he doesn't want to go for that level. So, okay, let's cut that out of our equation and go, okay, well, who does he want to fight? He wants to sort of fight the people slightly below that. So, your Berlanga, your Munguia, them type of fighters who are coming up, don't have the experience and are not at that level, haven't had that sort of top world level fights against people of that level. And Canelo can sort of go, well, I think I can win that. I think I've got the experience. I've got, I've still got enough in the tank to get this done. Does he go for that to earn, 20th? Maybe. And that's just a maybe. I don't know how much he's getting paid for probably a Crawford fight, but he's probably going to get at least 20 times what he is from a Berlanga fight to a Crawford fight. I think if Turki Al-Sheikh wants it, he'll pay the premium that Canelo will ask for. He'll pay anything. Just write him a check. He'll write him a check and that's it. So say it's 20 times what you get for a Berlanga fight. Even if it's 10 times a Berlanga fight. Berlanga, you've only got 3, maybe 4 fights left. You could fight a Berlanga type level 4 times. You get four 4 times the money of one fight. You could actually have one fight with Terence Crawford and earn 10, 20 times what you have in that fight, and you could retire. You could just retire at that point. Why muck around for another year? That fight's on the table. People want it. I mean, you'd have to fight for it. People are just going to give you the fight, give you the money as well that goes along with it, and you can get it done. Also, the likelihood is you'll have the weight advantage. The thing is, you'll probably ask for Crawford to come up in weight rather than you go down. You'll meet somewhere in weight, but I think Canelo will drop maybe to a division below. And Crawford has to go up many 2 or 3, depending on what they agree on. But Crawford has to go up in weight where he's probably not comfortable. We've seen Crawford in his last fight putting on the weight, not looking as great as he did before, which shows that, really, you're better at that lower weight class. Yeah, that's just fact. I think Canelo should see that as they go, right, okay, let's get the fight going then, because I think I can win it. I think, to be honest, for Canelo, if he beats Crawford, that's a big name on his career to end it off on. And he can retire happy with lots of money for a fight. That is huge. 10, 20 times what he earns currently. And, get off to the sunset, get on the beach, and that's it. I don't understand, unless Turkey Al-Sheikh is going, look, I asked you before, now you want to take it, it's a no. I don't understand why we wouldn't have this fight now. Crawford is older than Canelo, and so, how many fights left has he got? I'm a bit concerned about that. He may only have a year left. He may have a little bit more, we don't know, but really, both of them are at a point in their career where they could actually take one more fight with a good payday and go, I've had enough. That's enough for me. That's enough for my family to be fully secure. I don't have to work another day in my life. There's no money concerns. I've invested well. I've got an investment. I've got an accountant. I've got an investor, and I'm secure. And I don't understand these two getting to the table. I don't think there should be any problem them two getting to the table now, unless it's a particular thing from Turkey Al-Sheikh going, I offered you it and you don't want to speak to me. I'm not going to give you it now. I think Canelo wins it. I think it's too tough for Crawford to go up even more weight that we saw in the last fight and beat a Canelo. I think it's too difficult, but both of them will get a great payday for our retirement that is coming up very soon. And if they don't retire, you'll just see a problem. You'll see them lose quite significantly because, look, you're getting close. There is a sort of a knife edge where you go, you're slowing down and there's a massive drop. You start getting knocked out and losing that chin that you've got or your speed, it's a long time for you trying to have 3 extra fights after that. So I think they both should get to the table, both should get the payday and get it on an event as soon as they can, because I don't think any of them are getting younger. Crawford should be begging for this fight as well, because he's not getting any younger. He's a lower weight class that relies more on speed. Get the Canelo fight, and Canelo, I know you wanted to focus on the Berlanga fight and you want it, yes, but get back in that room and apologise and get that fight going, because honestly, it will do the world of good for both of you for your retirement. And I think you win, Canelo. I think Canelo wins the fight if Crawford has to go up in weight. So please let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.